is also the Starbucks. It says if there is one thing Italy is competitive on and is better than everybody else is food, okay? And the fact that the major chain of coffee is not Italian is really hurtful. And it says, I understand, I understand that Apple is an American product, okay? But when I arrived in this country 27 years ago, you were not really drinking coffee, you were drinking like a dark thing that tastes like, I don't say what, because we're online, okay? So the culture of coffee did not exist here. And the culture of coffee and a cafe where you sort of sit and drink, etc., what Starbucks is a Italian or at most French culture. And why we were unable to export this? And this is my little explanation. If you go to an Italian coffee, by the way, the only country in the world where Starbucks has not arrived is Italy, okay? So if you go to an Italian coffee shop, the productivity of the individual working there is 5 times the one of Starbucks. They do coffee, cappuccino, one after the other, no question asked. They understand 5 orders contemporaneously. You come here to the United States, you first go to the cashier, you have to repeat 5 times what you want, then another will repeat 5 times to the one producing it, and then 5 times to the one delivering it. It's sort of, you say, how can Starbucks compete? And the answer is very simple, because the bar, the Italian cafe, are one shop, one establishment thing. If you go to a cafe, you're going to find that at the register, there is an old woman who's generally the owner. And she watches over everything. Why?
So you can't scale monitoring.
Exactly. But why? Because the model they're doing allows people to steal whatever they want, because you take money here, you use coffee all over the place, you have no monitoring of how much coffee is consumed, how much revenue are produced. If you don't have the lady checking you out throughout the day, at the end of the day, there's 0 revenues and all cost, okay? In Starbucks, everything is computerized. So you know at the end of the day how many coffee you have to have, and how much revenue you have to have, how much coffee you have consumed. You can actually order coffee online automatically because everything is centralized in Seattle. So you can scale it. So in the extreme agency problems of Italy makes it difficult to scale firms. So either you have family firms in which you have all the employees that are part of the family, and it's not obvious that family does not steal, but still, less so.
And at least they're stealing from themselves,
exactly,
right?
At least there is some redistribution internally. Or at the end of the day, you can scale these things up. I think that's a huge problem.